Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Rayman 2 Revolution. We're gonna defeat Razorbeard and beat the game in this video, but first we're gonna do Lee's last challenge, the Ray-type challenge.
Well done, Rayman. You read them.
It has a picture of Fouch on it. And look, it's like some arcade shooter. We're shooting missiles and piranhas in space. I missed some of those enemies, which means I didn't get a combo, which means I may have missed out on some red lums. Which would be unfortunate, because I want to get everything. It looks like I have 3 lives, too, and 1 hit means I die. Because, of course, we are on a shell. It doesn't have the same design as the normal flying shells. But it does have the same design as the flying shell from the end of the game in other versions. Probably this version as well. Because, yes, we will have one more flying shell segment. But yeah, now we've got a boss fight against Fouch here. I think that getting all the red lums might be a bit tricky just because I'm not exactly sure what I have to do for that. Do I just have to defeat all the enemies? Like, that's what I'm guessing, but I don't know. My score is also very low for some reason. Does this just loop? So I guess my goal is to survive long enough to get the high score and, you know, 20 red lums, which doesn't look like it'll happen on this attempt, because I've been playing kind of sloppy, but now that I know what's going on, I feel like I could definitely do it on a second attempt. Plus, since I don't think I have to defeat all of the enemies, I don't have to put myself at risk to defeat all of the enemies like I did just then. So I've got almost enough lums, but we're on to Fouch again. So I guess this is technically another PS2 exclusive boss. Technically. I mean, you fight him in all the other versions except for Game Boy Color, because that's a completely different game. But this fight specifically, this minigame fight, yeah, this minigame fight and this whole minigame in general is exclusive to this version. So Lee specifically wanted me to get all the lums, so that's probably all I have to do to get my health raised. But I would like to get the high score as well. I don't think it would be that hard now that I know the enemy's patterns. Those bats make me nervous, though, because they come up from behind me. But they also don't come up right in the middle. So I'm not too worried about them, because I'm normally in the middle. Like, they come up a little bit up and a little bit down from the middle. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Get back here, Fouch. So we're halfway to our lum goal, and... you know, we're not quite halfway to our score goal. We just lost our first life. That's not good, but we were over a third of the way through on both our score goal and our lum goal. So we will most likely win on both of those goals. Oh, I missed that missile. That's unfortunate. I'd better not lose on this. Just because, like... I mean, I don't want to brag like I'm some super awesome player, but, like, I do play Toho. Not often, mind you, and I'm not that good at it. But I do play it. So if I struggled with this minigame, that would make me kind of sad. Well, if I beat this guy, that'll give me enough lums. I just won't have, you know, a high enough score. Which would make me sad. Be careful with that. It's extremely dangerous. Just die already. Okay. I've got enough lums. But I want my high score. Yeah, I can't even collect lums anymore. So I should make this all about surviving. I still want to get a lot of points before the boss, though, just because, like... you know, the boss is scary. And I don't think you can get any points during the boss. You just get points for beating the boss. You do get bonus points for comboing, like, a full group of enemies, you know. Basically, for doing what you need to do in order to get a red lum. I'm so close to that high score. Come on. I'm so close, but I'm gonna have to fight the boss. Oh, this is awful. I'm so gonna lose. I'm gonna choke. Don't let it happen. And don't trap me. Don't you dare. And remember that he does another shot immediately after that spin attack. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead of him now. I've learned his pattern well. Get out of here, Fouch. The high score is mine. And at this point, I've learned it well enough that I feel like I could play this all day, so... You know, I don't actually want to play this all day, so I'll probably just lose on purpose. Come at me! And now I have reached max health. I don't think getting the high score did anything, but I wanted to do it because I'm a completionist. And that's all of Lee's challenges done. So let's go and fight Razorbeard. Everyone's gathered right up here. Let's go talk to him.
Jump on the missile. It will take you directly to Razorbeard. Jump.
Why is the teensy the only one that wants to talk to me? Also, we were on the prison ship, and now we came back, and we have to fly back to the prison ship, which is a little weird. But it was kind of weird in the other versions, where you would go back to the world map, and then have to re-enter. But whatever. Although I don't think it worked that way in the PS1 version, or there's some version where you don't go back to the world map. Anyways, let's go.
Come in, you useless grub. You failed me again. I warned you, didn't I? Let's see how well you swim in molten lava. Meanwhile, I'll just handle this little problem myself. Prepare the roll. I know to you, Rayman. Dynamite target.
Leave my friend alone!
Now we're alone for eternity.
Are you okay, Globots? I'll be fine. Go!
And here we are at the Crow's Nest fighting Razorbeard in his Grolgoth. And for this first phase, we just need to hit these bombs back at him. And dodge whatever attacks, whether he's shooting stuff at us or trying to jump towards us. He will try to dodge those bombs, as you can see, though, so you need to plan for that. Shoot them in a way that he can't dodge them. You have to aim carefully. hey, well, in the cutscene they made this flying shell actually look like a flying shell. But in gameplay it still looks like a normal shell that is just flying. But anyways, yeah, we got our flying shell buddy. And we can get these little power-ups to shoot this guy's hands so he falls into the lava. Yeah, so this section of the boss fight was completely different in the PS1 version. You were still riding a shell. But the difference is you weren't in a room, you were just in a straight tunnel. And it was kind of like a Star Fox boss, you know, where you fly straight through. So yeah, these things have 6 shots apparently. And then another thing of ammo appears in the tunnel again. Razorbeard will also sometimes shoot missiles at you, and sometimes the lava will rise and cover up those tunnels. So you gotta be a bit careful. Now, I'm not sure if this secret is in this version, but if we fly up to the top here... I don't think that secret is in this version. Is it really not? Okay, I might waste some time trying this, because if you go up that way, you're supposed to go into a hidden tunnel, which I'm not sure if I've shown on any other version. And, like, I think there's a thing in there that gives you infinite ammo. If there is a way to do that on this version, I might have to show that in my boss bash video, because it looks like I won't get to show it right now. So let's just focus on fighting him normally. Also, I can get rid of the Lums radar. I'm pretty sure that that secret of going up there into that hidden tunnel, I'm pretty sure that exists on the Dreamcast version. I'm not sure all what versions it exists in. But that'd sure be sad if I couldn't show it. Maybe I'll just have to go back onto the Dreamcast version and do a bonus video on that. Anyways, he is almost dead here. I don't think the lava's gonna get a chance to rise, if it even does rise on this version. I think the lava rises on every version that has this phase, but it just has a rare chance of happening. And when it rises, he climbs way up here. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna rise, so I guess let's just take care of him.
Rayman, I've saved one little surprise for you.
And that's the end. The Buccaneers destroyed, Razorbeard gets away. This campfire here is the scene that's in that secret area in the Tomb of the Ancients that you can't get to in this version. So they still used it, they just used it for the credits instead of something you could get to. But it has these familiar characters instead of the big creature that's based on the one guy's friend. But yeah, Razorbeard gets away, allowing himself to appear in future games like Rayman Arena, the Game Boy Advance version of Rayman 3. Yeah, he doesn't appear too much in the future, but he's still around. So we'll be seeing him. Now, of course, we will be playing more Rayman in the future. I'd love to finally move on to Rayman 3 after playing 2 versions of Rayman 2 and 3 versions of... after playing 2 versions of Rayman 1 and 3 versions of Rayman 2. But we do still have one more version of Rayman 2 to play, which would be the Game Boy Color version, which is a completely different game because it's 2D. And then we're also going to play Rayman Arena. So all that is going to have to get done before Rayman 3. So sadly it'll still be a while till that game. And we've also got a ton of other games we're playing, you know? I've still got a bunch of Nintendo games I'm going to be playing, non-Nintendo, multiplayer, fan games. We've got stats here. But yeah, and then Operation Nostalgia games. I didn't realize there would be stats. Why is the time played in seconds? That's absurd. Okay. I think all of those try-agains were in that stupid sanctuary with the plums. The sanctuary of, like, stone and fire or whatever. But yeah, so I'm still gonna be doing all those games. So just, I guess I'll move on here. The end. Like, with these different camera angles, could I see the... I don't see the little window where you look at this place from in the Tomb of the Ancients. I was hoping we could get to see that. But I don't see any remnants of the Tomb of the Ancients here. So maybe this isn't the exact same campfire, but it's just meant to look like it and uses the same song that plays when you normally go by there. Because I didn't mention that there's normally a song that plays when you go by that secret. But anyways, yeah, that's Rayman 2. I talked about all the stuff we'll be going to later after this game, but But there are some bonus videos I need to do for this game, such as those mini games that we never played, so some multiplayer videos. And then also, you know, the Boss Bash one. So yeah, we've got a few more videos of this game. Not sure when they'll all happen, but yeah, I've got a lot of stuff coming up. So for this game, for more Rayman games, for other games. So look forward to all that. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.